What immediately tells you someone is an asshole? I might be too sensitive on this, but when I see someone wearing a shirt or item of clothing showing something vulgar or profane, I immediately assume they're scum. I have the mouth of a sailor, but I'll be damned if I'm ever caught wearing a shirt that says motherfucker on it to Chipotle while my truck showing a Hillary is a cunt bumper sticker chills in the parking lot. It's just crude and unnecessary AF. Treats low-paid workers as inferior. One should always assume the other person has some areas where they will be a lot better than you likely just don't know and what. The guy mopping the floor? Probably paints amazing landscapes on the weekend. The guy exchanging light bulbs? Best field hockey player in the city. Maybe not. Having to be told not to smoke in someone else's house, or car. Or throws cigarette butts on the ground. Or thinks being outside means everyone around them gets to breathe their smoke. Basically, if they're a cigarette smoker, they're probably an asshole. Look at the way they treat others who aren't their friends. Case in point, a lot of people are rude to waiters, retail workers, etc. because they think they're below them. Immediate red flag emo. People commenting bullshit on Reddit then blocking the person they talking to stop them from countering their bullshit and pretend you had no comeback. Being rude. I work in healthcare and I really hated when people answered their phone and had a full-blown conversation in the middle of the consultation, a Trump flag, sign, or anything else. People who don't put shopping carts back. And, above all, Trump supporters who don't put shopping carts back. Someone who spreads lies to discredit public figures regardless of party or profession, like actors or singers or those running for office. That guy who wears his hat barely sitting on his head, but it's tilted down to cover his eyes. Just a look that screams, "I'm an asshat." His cocky smile, stance, loud mouth, talking over others, talks only about himself, drinks too much, argumentative, just plain asshole. Anyone listening on volume speaker in public, mistreating animals in any way, lack of basic consideration for your immediate vicinity. Asshole walks up to my table while eating. How can you eat the flesh of another animal? Do you know what it's doing to your body? Driving habits. Someone who does all these three things at same time: speed, tailgate and leave, is a major asshole threatening lives. As a dude, I cringe when someone think they are tough guys. Alpha male types of shit behavior that try to prove themselves. Not putting your shopping cart in the stall and leaving it in the parking lot to potentially hit other cars. A man at the supermarket had a portable speaker on his shopping cart playing out loud for everyone to hear. Recording yourself giving food or money to someone who lives in the streets and putting it on the internet. Anyone who moved down from the NE to the south and will not shut the flip up from where they are from. Not cleaning up after yourself in public places because otherwise the custodians wouldn't have jobs. I call it like I see it. Translation: I'm a huge I am gratuitously cruel with my criticism. They look at my crotch quickly, then their eyes are darting. Let me mile on in my Speedo in peace. Loading the dishwasher front to back in your workplace. Leaving dirty dishes in the sink as well. MAGA hat. It's like a neon sign proclaiming wearer has zero empathy or critical think skills. People who are perpetually late and treat it as a joke. Lol guys, I'm never on time. See no evil monkey. The way they treat their mother and people that serve them when no one is listening. They see a POC in a show or movie and immediately start saying everything is woke. Littering is a big one for me. I just want to hold them until they stop squirming. If all they talk about is how rich they are or all the expensive things they buy, when they go out of their way to tell you they are a nice guy, and no one asked. People who throw violent tantrums at fast food employees over chicken nuggets, insisting that's just who I am instead of growing and maturing as a person. Playing your music loud in public. No one else wants to hear your shit music. Grip of death handshake. Most likely a dude who considers himself an alpha. Talking or using their phone in a movie theater while movie is playing. Refuse to pay their child support and try to hide their income assets. When they go, "I'm an asshole." Had a manager do this. He was right. They tell you something about themselves that you didn't ask about. Parking your Lyft at Ford F-250 diagonally across two parking spots. Who they voted for in the 2061 gathering of the survivors' sons. Bringing up race, religion, or politics when not asked opinion. Being nice to me, but rude to the waitstaff at lunch or dinner. Listening to anything out loud on your phone in a restaurant. I'm not here to make friends. Also reads 48 Laws of Power. When they immediately start talking crap about their mother, when you ask how they're doing and they don't ask it back. This type of question just brings out all the leftist slamao, referring to themselves as an alpha male or sigma male. Driving slow in the passing lane and not giving a fuck. Someone that complains how people can't take a joke. If they disrespect my hogs or the Turk people groups, that's just the way I am. Sorry, I can't help it. Not using blinkers when turning or switching lanes.